MO. And the horse you rode in on.
It'll hold.
We're not gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up! You did that on purpose, didn't you?
This was kind of funny, the tiniest explosion mark in history for that thing.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
Okay. One thing that I find interesting, let me show you something. Oh no. That I did not expect. But anyway. Oh, I can't see it anymore. Basically, I find it fascinating whenever they show you how you can be on a planet and see another planet just there, close by. That's interesting. And I think that even if I got used to that, like it's an everyday thing, I would still find it interesting. Because things like scenery that I find interesting never becomes uninteresting. Even here, where I'm at. Okay. Enemies. And back to basics. Whoa. Oh, jeez. There are so many of these. Oh god. I have no idea how I won against that guy. The only thing I can think of is that the enemies softened him up for me. Or maybe their backs are just so weak. Wow, interesting. Damn it, I think there was another one. Due to the green explosion. I only recognize them from green explosions. It doesn't seem like there is another one. Oh, I think I see. Great. So I have to fight them in this room. That will be difficult.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work.
What? I was so far away from that. And all the way back here. At least they didn't respawn the enemies, so there is that at least. But what? I guess maybe a grenade somehow bounced into here. But it couldn't have.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work. Upload me into the control systems. The terminal is located next to the main view screen.
Oh, now I know what the green is. It's the pistol. Oh, this is the very beginning of the game.
I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured? Or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tap.
You can't imagine how exciting this is! To have a record of all of our lost time! Human history, is it? Fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization! To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record! I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win! Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine's shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why?
There's the grenade.
Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels!
Got them all. Can I go down here? No.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. We should be able to get to the engine room through there.
Music says combat. god. Another one of those. Two of them. I guess I can't avoid them. Oh, maybe I can. This is all from the very beginning of the game. And he died. Oh, because of that guy. I backtracked by accident. tiny. Finally. That green guy is over there again. Oh, did the green guy die? No. There is another one. That one is dead.
located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
And I'm back outside. Wow. Okay, thanks for that explosion. No.
Step 1 complete.
Great. And all the way back from the very beginning.
Good. Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room entrance.
Why do you continue to resist us, Reclaimer?
can't get the grenade in there. Oops.
Established protocols.
No way.
Located near the engine room entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1. Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors.
Can't get.
That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Alright, I got the first one.
Your behavior is not established protocols.
Now I need to get the second one somehow. I guess I can't pick that up.
Surrender the construct to me, or I will be forced to take you offline permanently.
There are too many of those.
Not acceptable, Reclaimer. You must surrender the construct.
I don't know where. Oh no. No, don't fall down. just keep coming. And I didn't even go to the right place.
You destroy this installation as well as this fascinating record.
So I'm on the wrong side, it seems.
Why do you continue to resist us?
Can I go through here? Yes.
Do you require medical?
The problem is that I don't know where the armor is.
The flood continues to multiply, Reclaimer.
And I went to the wrong side again.
Hardware and software configurations are below required specifications. Why do you continue
got it. But where to next?
The flood continued to multiply recruitment.
Right, so I came up from the wrong place.
Recategorizing data for processing and storage now.
Or not? How do I get there?
Why do you continue to resist us, Reclaimer?
Door is over there, but I have no idea where that... Is it from here? Seems so. Open, please. Or I guess don't.
Reclaimer, we must keep moving. Reclaimer, let's repair and revision.
So the only way to...
Reclaimer, you must surrender the construct so that we can your appointed task.
It didn't go through. the only way for me to get grenades or ammo for these is to just keep killing enemies. Please open.
Surrender the construct to me, or I will be forced to take it off my head.
Finally.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
You must surrender the construct.
Wrong weapon. No, wrong weapon again. Well, it'll have to do for now.
Reclaimer, we must keep moving. You will destroy this installation as well as its transport network.
Open, open. How long?
That did it! The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure.
Surrender the construct,
Hurry!
and I will endeavor to make the necessary repairs as
Where?
quickly as possible.
Oh, there. Right, I did it, I think. Yeah. That was an
Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419.
that was an insane mission.
Cortana. I'm Reach 555. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fohammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative, negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown pipe. When it reaches 0, engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost We can't make it on foot. We need a vehicle. Don't be here when it blows.
Okay. What the hell? That jump was a trap. Oh god. This thing feels so clunky and slow, and the control method really doesn't help. It's terrible. Absolutely awful handling on this thing, but it's the case with every vehicle in the game, so nothing special to this. I feel like I won't be able to make it. What? I went in the... I went in the vehicle and it automatically went outside again.
Of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't shoot when it blows.
This might be the worst vehicle handling out of any game I have ever played. I don't think I have ever had vehicle handling this bad before. It isn't even a contest.
Negative. We have a wildcat destabilization.
It's like you're on ice. Only that ice is less slippery. Did you see how much it slips? It's so incredibly slippery.
Wait, stop! This is where Foehammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. I'm hit! Mayday! Mayday! Airport sector is shot to hell! I can't hold her! I can't hold her!
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route.
Oh, great.
This inventory
And
shows
then
one
the
long
enemy
short
comes and just blows me up during an interactive
Negative,
cutscene.
negative. We have a Wildcat destabilization of the ship.
Wait, stop! This is where Foehammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419.
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it. Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
No.
That's the ship! Move! We need to get aboard now!
We're cutting it close.
Here we go.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Well, the sailor is done for.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do. For Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Alright, I think this was the first Halo game then. Well, my thoughts on this. The gunplay is fantastic for the most part. I think the only complaint I would overall have is that against those infected enemies, the machine gun or assault rifle, I think it's called, isn't. Whether it is or isn't effective is irrelevant, but it just feels like it does absolutely nothing because there is no damage feedback at all. But other than that, amazing gunplay. And on a controller, the aim assist is amazing. This might be the best aim assist that I have ever had in an FPS anyway, with the controller. It is instead of locking on targets, which usually in most games doesn't let me shoot where I want to shoot, as in I usually in games where I try to shoot more for the head more. In those games, I do less headshots with aim assist than without, due to how the lock-in works. It just gets in the way for me in most games. And yeah, in this game, however, it doesn't lock onto the enemy. At least it doesn't feel like it. It feels more like a suggestion, if that makes sense. It like nudges you towards the enemy, but you yourself still decide how or where you shoot, and that feels really, really good. I wonder how many games have tried this type of aim assist on a controller, because I haven't seen any. At least in FPS, I haven't seen none that do it this way. It's horrible, and aim assist is horrible in pretty much all first-person shooters, except this game. This is fantastic. Mission design overall great. Outdoor, also level design. Outdoor areas are great. Indoor areas not so much. There was way too much repetition with indoor areas, in my opinion. Like, not just assets. Repeating wall assets and textures and such is fine, but there was way too much repetition on the entire room. Like, a whole room tile was reused so many times that it outstayed its welcome by far. In several different missions where it happened, I just... Maybe if you do it like 2 or 3 rooms that are exactly the same, sure. But I think there was one mission where there were like 8 or something, which is insane. And I hated that. I'm sorry, but I did. Overall story I liked. It was minimalistic, but it was fine. The riddle was, it wasn't bad at all. Vehicle handling, not good for the most part. I did like that bike thingy, and the tank was also right, but not a fan of Bungie and the human vehicle. That was terrible. I hated that. It was especially apparent in the end, where you had to do precision jumps. That thing is more slippery than ice, than if it was on ice. Than if it would have been, if it was on ice, that is. Might be one of the worst car handlings in any game ever. What else can I comment on? Graphically it looked good. At least I think it did. Both the remaster and the original graphics, every now and then you saw where I switched between them. And I thought the originals were also decent. But the people who remastered it, they did a good job here, I think. It was, in general, less violent, I guess. Blood and such was gone, from what I could see. But, despite that, it was fine. I think that about covers it. I thought that it was a good game. It, as a game, it didn't blow me away, but the gunplay did. I guess. Overall it didn't, but the gunplay specifically did. The gunplay is absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to play more. Oh, one last thing. Would I play this again sometime? Yes, I would. Despite those few frustrating levels, I think it didn't ruin the game for me so badly that I would not want to return. I think I'm open to playing it again sometime. And yeah, I think that's about covers everything that I can really say. Oh, music. Music is awesome. I love the music in this game. Although the placement of the music is weird, where it randomly cuts off or stops, then it plays again, and that's a bit weird. But the music itself is great. I like it a lot. But yeah, I think this is it then. This has been Halo Combat Evolved, as it was presented within the Halo Master Chief Collection. And I'm looking forward to playing Halo 2. Bye.